Bill O'Reilly and Fox News have paid out $13 million to 5 women who accused the TV show host of sexual harassment and verbal abuse. Rachel Witlieb Bernstein, Andrea Mackris, Rebecca Gomez-Diamond, Laurie Dhue, and Juliet Huddy, all of whom worked with O'Reilly or appeared on his show, agreed not to speak out against him or pursue legal action in exchange for the settlements. But a New York Times report revealed the women complained about unwanted advances, invitations to hotel suites, lewd comments or verbal abuse. Mackris, who worked as a producer on his show, said O'Reilly called her while he was masturbating, told her to buy a vibrator, and described his sexual fantasies with her, according to a 2004 lawsuit. She settled with O'Reilly to the tune of $9 million and a public statement that asserted there was no wrongdoing whatsoever, the Times reported. In addition to the 5 women, Wendy Walsh, a regular on his show, along with Andrea Tantaros, a former Fox News host, also accused the 67-year-old of inappropriate behavior. They did not receive payouts, and Tantaros is currently in a legal battle with Fox News and Roger Ailes, the network's disgraced chairman who was forced to resign in July amid a sexual harassment scandal. After the explosive report was published Saturday, O'Reilly released a statement claiming his job made him vulnerable to lawsuits and said he settled for the sake of his children. Rebecca Gomez-Diamond, a host on the Fox Business Network, revealed her recorded conversations with O'Reilly after the network told her they would not be renewing her contract, those familiar with the case told the Times. She settled with O'Reilly for an undisclosed sum. The network also struck deals with Laurie Dhue and Juliet Huddy in 2016 for more than $1 million each after former Fox host Gretchen Carlson filed a sexual harassment lawsuit against Ailes. Huddy, an anchor who often appeared on O'Reilly's show, received a $1.6 million settlement. Huddy's lawyers said O'Reilly pursued a sexual relationship with her in 2011 and tried to limit her career prospects when she rejected him. She complained about inappropriate phone calls and once fell to the ground while she was pulled away from an unwanted kiss, her attorneys said. While the 5 women are now bound to confidentiality, another 2 who did not settle have made claims against O'Reilly's inappropriate behavior. Tantaros turned down a settlement of nearly $1 million and launched a lawsuit against both Fox and Ailes. While O'Reilly is not a defendant in the case, Tantaros said he invited her to a very private stay with him on Long Island and made comments about seeing her as a wild girl, according to the lawsuit. Her psychologist also testified saying Tantaros complained about O'Reilly's unwanted advances, but Fox investigated and called her an opportunist. Walsh, who was a frequent guest on O'Reilly's show, said he promised to make her a network contributor when the 2 went out to dinner. But Walsh turned down an invitation to visit O'Reilly's hotel suite after dinner, and her rejection apparently angered him, according to Walsh. O'Reilly then told her to forget his career advice and said her black purse was ugly, the Times reported. She was never made a contributor, and a producer said she wasn't invited back on the show after 4 months due to declining ratings. Walsh never filed a complaint for fear of harming her career. Parent company 21st Century Fox issued a statement standing behind O'Reilly. While he denies the merits of these claims, Mr. O'Reilly has resolved those he regarded as his personal responsibility. Mr. O'Reilly is fully committed to supporting our efforts to improve the environment for all our employees at Fox News. O'Reilly said his job made him a target, adding that he settled to save his children from distress. He issued a statement that read, "Just like other prominent and controversial people, I'm vulnerable to lawsuits from individuals who want me to pay them to avoid negative publicity. In my more than 20 years at Fox News Channel, no one has ever filed a complaint about me with the Human Resources Department, even on the anonymous hotline." The O'Reilly Factor attracted an average of more than 3.9 million viewers in the first quarter of 2017, up from 3.3 million in 2016. O'Reilly's show is the most watched cable news program in 2017 so far, according to Variety.